All right, and thanks for stopping by. This place is roaming with wildlife. Coyotes were crazy last night. At one point, there was 6 of them that I could see with the flashlight, and they all scattered. And they were yipping and yowling and howling and all that noise they make. And that went on till about 1 in the morning. Look at this place. A lot of saguaros, a lot of choyas. I think this is a variation of choya here. Can't remember the name of it. Very similar to a choya. And there's an ocotillo right here. And by the way, these little green bushes are everywhere. A local said they're mesquite. I did not know this was a mesquite bush, but there is a difference in it and a mesquite tree from what a guy in Texas told me. And the Texans ought to know about mesquite. Look at this place. Oh, there's a bird. It's not a roadrunner. Saw a really big lizard. I don't think it was a Gila monster. I don't know the difference, but I am interested in learning. Ooh, check this out. I'm assuming that's a barrel cactus. Now, I saw a red one a while back. This place is like the garden that I went to in Phoenix, Botanical Garden, except this is all natural. Nobody planted this. Here, let me show you my shadow. There I am, Ranger Matty reporting for duty. And these little prickly somethings, they're all over the place too. Now, since it's over 80 degrees now in the middle of the day, you know what that means? It means snakes are going to be out, scorpions, and all those stingy, poisonous things. So I got to be on the lookout for those. The good thing is I'm not completely alone out here. There are a few other campers, so in case, something happened, I could at least make my way down to them. There's the guy in the truck camper down there. And there is a decent cell signal here. It's not great, but it's decent. Let's see, where were we going? Let's just keep walking down the road here. I don't even know where I was going there. I hope you're okay with long pauses and silence. This is really not what's on my mind video, so it's not going to be a whole lot of talking. But I needed this walk. I didn't walk yesterday, and I spent about 3 hours driving, and I'm getting low on food. So tomorrow, or maybe the next day, I gotta find a grocery store, and it looks like the closest one's gonna be about 30 miles away. I also notice my volume is way different when I'm using the rear-facing camera than when I'm using the selfie camera. So it's something to do with the microphone on this phone. Oh, well, that's a shame. Somebody left an old tire out here. You know what I'm going to do? Before I leave, I'm going to drive up here and get this tire and throw it on my cargo rack. And because I saw a sign, it's about 10 miles away, for a dump station, like a landfill thing. Now, I don't know if that's for the public or if that's where the big dump trucks go. But I'm going to drive up there It's only 10 miles out of the way. And see if I can throw that away. See, doing little stuff like that, it's just one item. Well, there's a fan in there too, and a piece of plastic. But just 3 items. Just picking up a few things as you go along keeps these lands open. Because we know that there's a good percentage of dirtbags out there that don't mind just leaving trash behind. So we got to pick up after them, unfortunately. Well, here's a big wash over here. Oh, and there went a ground squirrel. This place gets a lot of water. Look at this. I mean, with this much greenery, this place is getting a lot more water than the deserts around Quartzsite, Ehrenberg, that place. It's nowhere close to this much growth. And look at this. Grass on the ground. Not much, but it's trying. Check out this area over here. This looks like somebody pulled in a travel trailer in this big sandy spot here and just camped on the side of the road. Look at all that grass. Man, it's been a long time since I saw grass. That one day when I left Quartzsite and went up toward Flagstaff over to Williams, just spent that one night up in Williams. That's just because I had to get out of the desert and I wanted to go see the snow and the forest. And that was a much needed break. I enjoyed that day. And I just found a little spot in the national forest up around Williams. I don't even know if I was supposed to camp there or not, but I just stayed one night and got out early next morning. Well, this is a good place to get stuck right here. I don't think we're going to see any other campers past this area here. This sand, look at this. I could put my whole stick down in that thing, I think. So this is still the main road in, and this is about it. This is about where it stops. Yeah, this is like your last campsite right here. You could pull a van up right in here, back it in. There's somebody's remnants of the campfire. They didn't spread that out very well, did they? But there's no trash, so hey, you know, I'm gonna give a B+ on that. I'm gonna start grading. They get a B+. They could have done better on the campfire, but. So we've got some sort of irrigation pipe here, but it doesn't make any sense. It's capped here, and then it picks back up underground right there. So I don't know what's going on with this thing, but it's not doing any irrigating, that's for sure. Okay, let's see. I think I see another little trail over here. I don't want to go and just tromp around through the middle of the desert. Just because of snakes. No, that's another wash right here. Well, here's a little trail coming out of the back of this site. See if we can go any further back. I did find one negative about this place. This morning at 7 a.m., I wake up to gunshots. So apparently there's a target range somewhere. I'm camped way down there. I guess I'm about a mile out from my campsite. Somewhere in that direction is a target range. At 7 a.m., I hear what sounded like, at times, a fully automatic. I don't think you could pull the trigger that quick. It was like a Tommy gun. But most of the shots sounded like a semi-automatic rifle. I don't know, somewhere around 30-06 to 270. Something, you know, a big, powerful rifle round. It wasn't a 22. and it wasn't a 223. I could tell the difference in the sound. Because many of you know I used to love to target shoot. When I lived in Alabama, there was a free target range, and I would go, that's when I rode motorcycles too. So I would make a dual trip. I would pack up my saddlebag with my handgun and my ammo, and I would ride the motorcycle down to the range, make a day out of it. But I always took a 22. That's all I like to target shoot with, because the ammo is cheaper and it's not much recoil. Well, there's no recoil really. And there'd always be some guy down there with a 45 just going through rounds like crazy. And the percussion from a 45, one guy had a 44 Magnum, and the percussion from it would just rock your brain. Just standing beside him while he's firing off rounds was rattling my brain. It was too much. But I love a 22. Just don't like them out here shooting at 7 o'clock in the morning. That was crazy. Oh, here comes the guy just camped down next to me. Let me cut the camera off. Let me talk to him. All right, I'm back. Well, that didn't go so well. He was really just wanting money. That was the guy I gave a jump to that had the dead battery. And so, yeah, it boiled down. He just wanted to come up and ask for money. I ended up giving him 20 just because I felt sorry for him, but I needed that money too, but I think he needed it worse. But, you know, what do you do in a situation like that? You could say, you could do it a couple of different ways, and it just depends on how you feel that day. But anyway, I hope it'll get him some gas money. He's trying to get to Oregon or something. I forgot what the whole story was now. But anyway, I guess we'll wrap it up. And until next time, take care, be well, and smash the bell.